Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Tito. What's Blazing Sports? I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing gigas this work. And guys, today I'm going to talk about a young man and his accomplishment in current situation. His name is Travis Hunter. Now, in case some of you guys have been living under a rock, or you just not into American football like that, and you have no idea who he is. And I'm going to sum it up very shortly on the impressions I got who Travis Hunter is. This is a guy that is multi-talented in sports. A tremendous standout above all in the sport of football to the college level, at least right now. He won the Heisman. But at his highest peak in college football, he is getting a lot of slack about his fiancé, not girlfriend, that he said they've been together for 5 years. And I'm going to tell you why. He had probably the best game of his career, at least the game, in my opinion, that sealed for him to get the trophy, the Heisman Trophy, the biggest honor in college football. And when he went from the view to greet his fiancée and hug her, it looks like she didn't want no part of him hugging her, not really touching her, and definitely didn't want him kissing her because she did not kiss. She leaned away when he leaned in. And there have been some things at the Heisman Trophy going on where they say she was acting a certain way. Now, I'm going to cut right to the chase and tell you what I think Travis and his fiancée should do. I'm not going to make you wait to the end. This is one of those things that I consider life lessons. Stop giving it attention. Do not respond anymore. This is the age of media, and everyone wants to be in the media. Whenever you put something out there, people want to talk about it. Not only, see, Trav, you're famous, but the media age right now, in my opinion, is so bad that they not only go after famous people. If you become a big enough YouTuber, they would target you. They would target you. Well, nobody's targeting me yet because I'm not that big. So I guess I'm safe. I guess I'm in a bad and good position at the time being. So what I would say is, don't speak on it anymore. If you get any questions, don't speak on it. Change the question, because a fire needs air. It needs oxygen. And the more you speak, because he spoke on it, showed his emotional side. She spoke on it, showed her emotional side. And they prey on that. They want that. That is nothing but more content to say she's lying or he's a simp. That's what it is. Now, I don't know who's lying or not. I ain't calling nobody no simp or not. I'm not doing any of that. But I'm saying, if you do not want people in your business, don't speak on your business. Now, back to what I said in the beginning. This is one of those life lessons you learn. If I was them, they got a couple podcasts where they talk about their life. How they met. They talk about it. Now, I know Travis Hunter is mad at people, but listen, dog. I hope you understand this. Listen, dog. When you put something out there for the public to consume, you put your relationship dead front and center. People do have the right to comment on it. When we watch all these reality shows that's supposed to be real, we have the right to comment if we like it or not. When we watch Atlanta Housewives, we have the right to comment on if we like it or not, or who did wrong or who did right, and who. We have the right. You put it out there. Now, this is where the life lesson comes in from. You see where it got you. What I would do, And I know you ain't got to do what I do. Who am I? I have never and probably never will ever accomplish what you are going to accomplish or has accomplished. I probably would never. But that doesn't mean I can't give you sound advice. I will stop that podcast immediately. I would never do another episode of it. They're going to use that to overshadow and always bring up your accomplishments on the field, and they're going to bring up that forever. I would stop doing it. And like I said, there's just a lesson learned. You guys are young. You guys have your whole life ahead. You made it for something good. But people always pick out the bad because the bad outweighs the good. Can I get an amen? Like I said, do people have a right to comment on it? They do. They do. But you don't have to give it life. Now, I know from what you show, you are truly madly in love. And maybe she's the same. But I definitely can tell you are in this for the end. So you guys, right now, you're in the ride. And it's going fast. It's going so fast that things hit you that you didn't even see coming. You guys are strapped into the seatbelt, going through the wind in this ride of life. And it's either going to be a highway to heaven or a highway to, well, you know. But what I'm going to say, if you guys love each other like you have been for 5 years, and you don't see life without each other, I would take your personal life, take it off of YouTube, take it off of any kind of, don't talk about it ever. Don't give it nothing. And I know it's harder than what it seems because we are human. We don't want people getting talked about. I would not want people talking about my personal life, talking about who I dated, pointing out my flaws. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. But because you're famous, they give you more attention. And when you're younger, it's harder to control your emotions than when you've been through it a few times. See, the older people are wiser. How did older people get wiser? One, they listened to older people than them. Two, they had to go through life and learn the lessons. And most lessons you learn, you got to go through something. It ain't like everything is gravy. You got to make a mistake to learn from it. You got to make a mistake. As good as Trevor Hunter is in football, he wasn't born that way. He listened to people that was older than him, and he learned from doing the wrong thing and corrected well enough to be one of the best to do it in college. Now, again, I'm not going to keep this video going long, and this is no hate video. The only thing I would say to Travis is I would protect myself. You do what you want to do. When I say protect myself, I would do a prenup. Because if we never going to break up, then we never got to worry about the prenup ever kicking in. We never do. But in this day and age, where the average divorce could be around 50%, and 70% normally is initiated and followed through by the female, I will protect myself. That's just me personally. You don't have to. That's for me personally. I will protect myself. Especially, think about this, right? Didn't we have someone that says that a relationship or marriage is like school, almost like going to college, and when you go there and then you graduate from it? What the hell? Wait a minute. Marriage is like school and you graduate and you move on. So you're telling me I'm going to sign documents right now that's going to tie all my funds up when we break up to where you're either going to get half of it or more than half. And at some point you see you graduating from something that I'm tying to that's going to affect me for life. You guys know what I'm talking about. Say that. You know what I'm talking about. So I would do it because you can't predict the future. One day you are madly in love. The next thing you know, the pressure too much, the media too much. I didn't ask for all this. I can't do this. I gotta go. I can't work it out. I don't want to work it out. And it's over. And you're heartbroken and you're hurt, and that's it. Then it's court. Then it's fighting over funds. Then there's allegations been brought up left and right. Nothing wrong with protecting yourself. But I'm going to say this, man. If she's been with you for 5 years, that honestly would be the one I would be with personally. Because if you break up with her and you get all these new millions of girls going to come at you, I would say 99% of them will not be genuine. 99% of them will give it to you because you got money. And 99% of them will use you at some point. 99% of them will try to get a baby within the first year, and you would be out of luck. So I would not break up with my girl. Maybe get some media training on how to deal in the spotlight, but I wouldn't break up with my girl. I would still be with my girl because at least she's been down there for 5 years. Even if she thought I had a hope of making something, she got with me when I was in the end of my high school, throughout my college. I would bring her along. I wouldn't break up with her for an industry jumping from NBA player to NFL player type of girl because she's pretty, because she ain't gonna stick around. But it's your boy T Dog with Blazing Sports, and I'm out.